Yeah, everybody has to do this at one point.
Yeah, you have to just stick your nose in and take a whiff.
Sniff.
He's still keeled over. He's off camera, but he's on the couch dying.
Hey, Nun, come here for a second.
Oh, do I have to?
Everybody has.
It's the Nun. You have to. Stick your nose in.
I wouldn't take a huge breath.
You took it better than he did.
She did.
No, I took a huge. I inhaled. I have it in my throat right now.
Oh my god.
My eyes are watering.
It goes with. So, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to look at a beer. Today's beer is over here on the table. A brewery I've never had a beer from, actually. Today's beer is going to be from Southpaw Brewing. This is Heroes. It's a premium lager at 5% alcohol by volume. Picked this up in St. Catharines at the LCBO. You might hear my washing machine going off in the background. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna set that straight right away. A lot of times I hear people say, well, a lot of times when I'm at a brewery, the brewery's worried about noise and everything, and I always tell them, you know what, you guys are a working brewery, don't worry about it. Well, you know what, this is a working house. I do my laundry and do my reviews and everything else whenever I can. I have kids, I have a wife, I have dogs, I have a cat, I have things to take care of. So when I get a chance to do the stuff, I do it. And usually laundry's done at the same time as reviews, so don't complain like some of you have in the past. Oh my god, I hear your washing machine! So Southpaw Beverage Company is in Toronto. They are contract, if I remember correctly. Water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Heroes is a cold, filtered, premium blonde lager that celebrates our everyday heroes in life. Whether you performed a heroic act under fire, are a first responder, or keep us safe, Heroes recognizes ordinary people doing something extraordinary. Heroes is committed to raising awareness and supporting local charities, celebrating everyday heroes. I don't know what charities Southpaw has worked with yet or anything. I'm going to have to look into that. I really had never heard of Southpaw until I picked up this can. So yeah, I'm going to look into that when I actually get done this. If the old cell phone had a battery, if it had battery power in it right now, I would look it up while we sat here. Okay, so we're pouring it into the Highland Brew Co. glass. Holy shit, look at that carbonation. Wow. That isn't stuck to the sides of the glass or anything, guys. That's just flying up the fucking drink. Look at the head on it. And it wasn't an overly aggressive pour. And the snap, crackle, pop is immense. So that head is fading down. It's cascading up towards itself. Wow. So, bright golden color. Lots of carbonation still moving in there. I think this is going to be extremely crisp on the palate. But golden color, very see-through, perfectly see-through. I can still see my fingers. I can still see my fingers perfectly. And I'm blind, so the fact that I can still see my fingers that far away is a special thing. Gonna have to change the camera just a little bit next time. I had right here a smell. It smells a lot like your average adjunct lager, your average American adjunct lager. If I had to give a brand, I'd say like MGD almost. Little bit musty, little bit of cardboard. Tiny touch of Euro scent coming from coming possibly from the water. Some places in Toronto don't have the greatest water. They have great water, but I mean, some of them have more chemicals in them than others, and I mean, you do reverse osmosis and boil off and all that, but the traits in the water will still usually be a little different from place to place. But yeah, tinny, a little bit of cardboardiness, a little bit of mustiness, slight sulfuric, and a little touch of sweetness on the back end. So it smells like your average lager. I mean, stereotypical, just average lager. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what it is. Let's try the beer. Cheers. Okay. For the amount of head and the amount of carbonation that is even still moving in the beer, it is very soft. It is actually surprisingly soft and smooth, to be honest with you. Also, extremely. And this is basement temperature. It's not cold at all. This is extremely, extremely watery. Like extremely watery. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so just a slightly sweet malt with a tinge of tart up at the forefront. A little bit of caramel taste that runs all the way through the end. Caramel taste kind of fades into an almost biscuity, bready finish. You have this cold, it can probably fly down your throat. At this temperature, it still goes down pretty easily, but probably not the temperature I would personally drink it at. It doesn't have any faults in it, not that I'm tasting really. There is, again, that tinge of tart, but I don't think that's a fault. Yeah, I don't think that's a fault as much as it's a characteristic of the water. It's an okay beer. I mean, I don't personally care to drink it, mattering what local charities they support. So they're committed to raising awareness and supporting local charities. Again, I'm going to have to look into this brewery and find out some more about them. But yeah, if they're supporting local charities, I'm okay with that. All in all, a little more expensive than your macro beers. Doesn't really taste any different than your macro beers. So it comes down to whether or not you want to support the company or not. I would probably give this a 5 out of 10. I mean, and that's, again, me saying there's nothing wrong with the beer. It's just my personal opinion on it. It's just a blonde lager. I don't care really for a blonde lager. I know there's lots of people out there that will. So if you get the chance to try it, try it. I mean, it's every beer out there is worth a shot. You might love it, you might not. Let me know what you think. I can't say anything bad about it though. It's clean, it's drinkable, it's wet, it's alcoholic. What else could I want, right? Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.